Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Jacobs. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I'm the inventor of advanced soft tissue release ASTR specialty. I'm also a cancer survivor and I used to suffer from chronic migraines, headaches, pain and fatigue before I invented ASTR specialty.
Right, Plumbin, tell me what's going on with your foot.
So 2 years I've been having some pain in the ball of the foot that's kind of spread to the arch,
Okay.
to my ankle, and my knee.
Okay.
So basically altered the way I've been walking. From what they're telling me, this whole leg is tight, and the hip has kind of tightened up. I'm shorter on this side, and so this leg has started hurting as well from all the compensation that's going on. So
You start to have compensations.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how did it start from the foot? Well, how did you injure yourself?
A few things happened, kind of some jumping squats.
Okay.
We tripped on a root at the time. I really don't know. Some minor things.
Okay. Did you fractures or did you like tear anything? So that was, like you said, 2 years ago?
Yes.
Okay. So throughout that time, what kind of treatment you had for your feet?
Oh man. I've done acupuncture, massage, oils, foot soaks, stretching, your traditional physical therapy exercises, the scrunching, cold water bottle, and just a lot of
You did chiropractor?
chiropractic, physical therapy.
How many? Can you tell me how many each?
Yes.
Okay.
5 physical therapists, 6 chiropractors,
Oh.
if not more. 2 orthopedics and
You work with
5
podiatrists? Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Yes.
So, can you tell me, describe the symptoms? Is your symptoms constant or it's increased with certain motion?
It increases with especially standing on hard surfaces, like going to the grocery store at one point was almost excruciating. Just for a few minutes, I'll start to feel, pain here and right in between the third and the fourth metatarsal, and that would turn into like your general plantar fasciitis. Just like my whole feet would get on fire and make it very hard to stand. And it would go up here to the ankle, to the knee.
So it radiated to all this area. So what their diagnosis for this? What the podiatrist said your diagnosis, because you saw 5, so that's.
Yes.
Did they agree on anything?
I don't think so. No. So one wanted to give me kind of inserts on one side of the foot to lift it. Another did vitamin B12. I also did PRP.
Okay. You did PRP.
I
Okay.
did PRP on the foot and the shoulder. And nobody would give me, kind of an explanation. They thought it might be a neuroma, but the MRIs didn't show that.
Did not show neuroma. Okay.
So very frustrating. To say the least.
So how much pain do you feel right now?
It varies between, I would say, between a 5 and a 7, maybe sometimes pushing an 8 on bad days. I mean.
So now it's 5 to 7, or how much is now?
Right now it's about a 5, I would say.
Okay. How we aggravate it?
By standing.
Okay, but how long standing?
Oh, how long?
Yeah, and you start to feel it. Let's stand now and tell me how much from 0 to 10.
So right now what I've done, I start to
You can step back.
I start to got into the habit of engaging all the muscles, so that kind of lessens the pain. So what I'm doing right now is I'm subconsciously squeezing my feet to make the pain kind of go away. But in 3 minutes it'll start. If I were to let go and kind of relax.
Let me see the relaxed. Squeeze it. Relax. Squeeze it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna work on that. So when you squeeze it, you feel a little bit better?
Yeah, I mean, it might be subconscious too.
Okay. All right. So let's actually have a seat here. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna work on it. Let me see your range of motion, up and down, side to side. Okay. Any pain with that?
No.
Okay. So we'll have you lie down, head over there. So what's going on here? What is that? It's nothing. I thought it's fine. So you feel it right in here?
Yeah, so
Is this
it's
painful?
it's
Just
some
right
spots
in here.
Yep. But also like in the tips right there,
Right there.
here. And I think from 2 years of it, my foot's kind of become so numb to it that
So you have a numbness feeling there?
not. I mean, in the sense that in the beginning I would feel the exact point. Now it's kind of like the whole region.
The whole region is like numb. Okay, let's put this underneath you. You can scoot down slightly. Okay. So I'm sure what I'm doing is not causing pain, okay? So between, you said the second and third?
Third and fourth. That was like the original point where.
Here.
Yep.
It was right in here, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And it's
Is it right in here or in between here?
It was in between.
In between. Okay. And now, where is it?
Now now I'm surprised it's not so much there, it's kind of the whole ball of the foot.
Like,
It feels like the
here?
bursa. Yeah.
that's what they diagnosed you, bursitis?
That's what they said, yeah. I mean, it kind of feels like the bursas are on fire.
You really tried everything except Aster. Yeah.
I really have.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably frustrating, I'm sure. I tried everything. Okay. So you feel it all on the bottom, not in the top here.
The top, so the top is kind of feels tired and fatigued as the bottom kind of, but the pain is definitely on the bottom.
So you said the radiated pain up in the back and the front. Can you expand on that?
Not. It's probably not so much pain. Like I feel pain right here and that sometimes in the back here, and then in the knee right there.
Well, I'm sure that's all compensation from it. It's not from this. It's just
And then
because
right there.
you're twisting and you do awkward movements, so you start to stress the other joint to compensate for that, and you probably will have issues here too.
And then that thing sometimes.
Because you said you're moving your leg like this.
Exactly.
So you're really overworking your
Yep.
muscle a little bit. So we're gonna do other stuff here. Okay. So you're familiar with all the PT exercises that tracks
Even all the
and
muscles.
yeah.
Navicular,
Yeah.
soleus.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That's not fun. So tell me, where you from?
Originally from Bulgaria.
Mhm.
Moved here when I was 8 years old to Atlanta with my family.
So you flew from Atlanta to California here?
Yes, today.
Yeah. That's a while. Today?
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome
Here
to
in sunny California.
Yeah,
12
you
o'clock.
gotta enjoy the weather, okay?
Yes,
We'll do the
because it's
treatment
cloudy.
and have fun here.
No, for sure. It's
Have a
cloudy
good
in
time.
Atlanta right now, so I'm like, yes.
Yeah, so you gotta take advantage of being here.
And we thought Kaden came from far. I came like an hour away driving.
Yeah.
That was quite a trek.
Yeah, that's. Well, enjoy the Southern California.
For sure.
A couple of weeks ago, I had someone from Canada
Oh, yeah?
come for a week and treatment and vacation at the same time.
It's amazing. The power of the internet.
Yeah. I had in the last class, I had Dr. Connor came from Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people are out there. And I always tell myself this. Somebody can fix your issue. You gotta find them first.
Yeah, the thing is to find it. That's
Yes,
that's the problem. Is it too much what I'm doing?
Nope.
Make sure there's no pain here. Okay.
Believe me, there was one lady that she worked on that area between third and the fourth. Probably the most excruciating pain in my life.
And she's saying she was treating?
She was doing, yeah, I think she was trying to break up the tissue similar to what you're doing, but in hindsight, it was probably too much.
If you feel pain, she broke something.
Um,
You know?
I don't think she broke anything, but
I mean, like, like
maybe 2.
micro tear the
Maybe.
tissue. Yeah.
Because I literally could not hold on to the tape.
Yeah, make
And
sure
I
the
have a high
treatment is
pain
not
tolerance.
painful, okay? Because there's fine line between breaking scar tissue and causing scar tissue. If you feel pain with the treatment, that's actually might cause more scar tissue, and it will be not, it's actually not effective. It's actually make things worse. So,
So needless to say, I stopped going to that place.
yeah, I don't blame you for doing that. I would run away too. Yeah, I disagree with the no pain, no gain mentality, because when we understand the body is God created us with, like, you know, when you have in your car a check engine signal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, God gave us that pain signal as a check engine
Right.
signal. So when you have that signal, there's two options. First is cover it and hope for the best and keep going, and that will cause more damage and we don't know what's going to happen. Or just fix it and the check engine will disappear. So if we push the pain, it's similar to covering the check engine and keep driving,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's
Yeah, that's how I got myself in this whole mess. If I had paid attention to this and, you know, the original injury and gone to somebody that knew, if I'd come to you, I'm pretty sure that would not have happened.
Well, I prefer to see patients in early stages because we'll have less work to do, but chronic condition we'll just try to fix the damage that's happened for several tissue for several years, and that sometimes takes time. Is it too much for you? Hello. You feel those bumps here? These
Mhm.
are scar tissue. Make sure that's not painful, okay? Feel that here?
Yeah. I feel tightness in that whole thing when I'm walking. And I can't explain it to myself.
Tightness where the entire like.
Yeah, the plantar fascia and even
Okay.
the Achilles going up too.
That's good. You can go home. Done. Keep walking.
You can walk. Well, it's like the exercises.
Done.
Okay. Finito?
Done. Good job.
Make sure this is not painful. You feel the scar tissue here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome. Good job.
Is it
Bye.
too much? Bye.
I actually bought from watching your videos, I bought a spatula from Home Depot. Not doing some stuff.
Pause. Don't do that at home. You're gonna
that's a
hurt
pretty-
yourself. You bought a spatula?
No, not a metal one. It's a plastic, and with some cream in it, it kind of replicates what you're doing, but obviously not.
Yeah. Okay, don't do that at home, okay? What else did you try? Oh my gosh.
Told you PRP, Vito, let's see.
Oh my god. Spatula and
Spatula.
spoon and a knife and a pot.
Like one of those wooden sticks, just to massage
oh my
everything.
goodness. You're gonna cause more scar tissue this way. Man, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you come to a place where you don't know what to do anymore, it's
Yeah, you just try anything that's rough.
I wish I could describe to you the psychological effects of just like wanting to
Well,
walk.
well, with chronic, well, I used to suffer from chronic fatigue and headaches and pain, and there's always psychological effect. And studies actually showed there's psychological effect. We have to work on that part too. It's not only working on the pain, but after the video we're gonna work on that part. So ASTR is not an instrument, it's the whole the body treatment. It's based on the biopsychosocial model, which has to include the psychological part of the pain, doing nutrition, doing exercises, ergonomics. It's encompassing treating the problem from all angles, not just one aspect of it. And I haven't seen chronic pain patient it's not psychologically affecting them.
Yeah.
You know? But you can see the scar tissue here. Actually, look in here. You see the redness? You see this?
Yeah. Whole foot.
You see it in here too. You see those areas?
Yeah.
What did you do?
So that's forming from the tension. That's
Well, we get scar tissue from accident, trauma, poor posture, poor body mechanic. If you're compensating from this pain, you're overworking your muscles and your tissue here starts to have a micro tear. When you have micro tear, your body starts to look at scar tissue. But over time of doing the poor body mechanic, you build one layer over another layer of scar tissue, and after a while, you have like a kind of 40 layers or 30 layers.
40 or 30?
Well, I'm giving you an example. That's when people start to feel like they cannot,
Yeah.
you know. And I had patient had scar tissue the size of tennis ball
Are you serious?
in the glute and hamstring area. That's from, and everybody
I
was,
definitely feel it up here as well. I mean, it's like the whole body.
well, we're gonna do the whole thing.
So how long would it take to strip away?
Let's pull this up. Well, it depends on the size of the scar tissue and the health of the person. That's why I usually do nutrition immediately to make sure the person on anti-inflammatory diet so your body heal fast. Otherwise, if not, you know, the internal healing clot is very slow. So if I speed up the internal healing clock and just using the instrument, things will move very quickly. So that's what I try to do with ASTR treatment, is to make sure the diet is aligned with what we're doing, so patient we can help them to transition chronic condition toward to normal, hopefully. And from my personal experience, I could not do it by myself without nutrition. I had to do that with the manual stuff. So,
And like you said, psychological, the mind, body,
yeah,
spirit.
I would tell you a couple of studies really very interesting. Well, here's the thing. So one study they had two placebos actually, the same placebo sugar tablet.
Yeah.
One was written on it 10 cents per tablet. The other one was written on it $2.50. And they just gave it to the patient with pain.
Yeah.
The one for 10 cents per tablet, their symptoms improved by 50%. The one for $2.50, their symptoms improved by high 70s. And it's exact placebo.
Yeah.
Because they believe the $2.50 is more effective. So, but it's amazing how your body works, you know.
Yep. The mind, the body.
It's connected, you know. But we have to align everything, diet with mind, with the body. Let's turn over. Let's come in.
Yep.
Bend your knee. Okay, let me know if that's too much. I gotta dig in, okay? You feel that?
No, yeah.
Is that too much?
No, it's not painful. It's just like it feels stuck.
Yeah, you feel the grinding here? That's all scar tissue.
Oh man.
Painful?
No.
Okay, make sure this is not painful, okay?
I'm just sad when I think about how much I used to move. Like I used to play soccer all the time.
Yeah.
And
You
now
feel
it's
that
like,
scar tissue here?
yeah, dude.
You used to be active, yeah? Okay. let me know if it's too much, okay? I don't want to cause a scar tissue. I just want to break this. But you feel that? That's a very thick scar tissue here in that area. You actually have more scar tissue in your hamstring than the calf here. Well, you have the scar tissue here. You can see that.
Are you going to take that picture now? Yeah. Thank you.
You need to keep my shirt off.
No, you can put it on if you like, because it's just, it's cold here.
You feel here?
Yeah, it's a shirt on, it's probably does.
So, what do you feel with what I'm doing now? You tried everything actually under the earth. So, can you feel any difference between what I'm doing here than what you tried?
Definitely. It feels like tension is being released somehow. That's the way I would describe it. Like energy that's being stored in those muscles.
Okay.
That usually is like tense and fiery. I don't know how to describe it. It's like very self-destructive energy.
Well, it's a lot of tightness that's compressing on your nerve and your blood supply, so decreased blood flow. It's just cutting the circulations too. And I can see here.
And I usually have cold feet and hands. And now
How long you had the cold feet and hands?
it's hard to say. At least 6-7 years, as far as I can remember, actually.
Man, that's... Remind me, we're gonna do some blood work, okay? I need to check a couple of things.
And now they're on the hotter side of the feet because of the kind of tension, the compression.
Okay.
But now that you're doing this, it definitely is feeling better.
Okay, let me clean this up, and I want you to sit up and tell me how this feels. Okay, you can sit up. And will you get some water, please? So, tell me what's going on now. How you feel?
This leg feels like much more relaxed than this leg.
Okay.
Because, like I said, this has started copying what's going on here. So yeah, less tension, kind of. Just everything's relaxed like it would be in my normal state.
Okay. And what about the pain in your feet now? It was, you said 5 or 7. How much you feel now?
Now I would say it's. I almost can't notice it right now. Maybe if I stand up.
Okay. So we'll have you stand up. You can clean. Sorry, I made a mess.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. How's that?
It definitely feels better.
Any pain, discomfort? We'll have some water. Let's drink some water.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't feel discomfort. I would say it's more of like my subconscious muscles are starting
To fire?
to tighten up again, but there's definitely relief.
Do you feel any pain now?
No.
Alright.
Don't feel that achy pain.
The achy pain? That's good, yeah. So you had treatment before. Can you tell the difference between like 6 PTs, 5 chiropractor? What else? 5 podiatrists? Is that correct number? You said a lot of big numbers.
So every other PT I've gone to, only one that I was telling you did some really hard massage. Every other PT has been just exercises.
Exercise is not effective for
this
breaking
guy.
a scar tissue or releasing fascia. There's no effect
So
on
night
that.
and day.
Yeah. So what do you think about ASTR treatment?
Cheers.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Feel free to subscribe to my channel to get helpful tips on how to relieve pain. And if you are a healthcare provider and interested to be ASTR certified, you can follow the link below. You will get information on how to register for ASTR online class. There's over 40 studies that support ASTR treatment model, and also there's over 400 studies that utilize by ASTR treatment. and feel free to check over 220 videos that most of them actually real treatment videos. We'll see you soon.